nutshell. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little something. Make sure that you read the next picture very carefully. I'm gonna let you know how all that part took. Alright. So it was, it's like 2011, maybe 2012. We had a house over there by Western Hills. 3-bedroom, 1 bath, pretty small backyard. But it was a good house. And basically, this house was a frat house, but full of people that couldn't afford to go to college. Alright, so I threw parties all the time. At least 2, 3, 4 times a week. I was going to TCC, and that's the closest thing we had to college in the house. Sometimes it'd just be 5 of us chilling, hanging out. Sometimes on a random Tuesday afternoon, I'd get home, and there'd be 45, 50 people in my backyard grilling out. You know, there's no telling. And so one night we had, I think it was my birthday party. No, it wasn't my birthday. It was just a random night that we had a good sized party. You know, Friday night, everyone's trying to turn up. And one of my best friends. So yeah, me and Wiz, we always combined forces on parties. We go half on alcohol, half on inviting people, half on inviting the girls, you know, so on. Well, anyways, we get together. We got 3 beer pong tables going on, 1 in the kitchen, 1 in the garage, and 1 on the patio where the grill's also going. So halfway through the party, my cousin's there, Jacob, he threw up on himself, and then he threw up on the ground, and then he fell into the throw up. But that's besides the point. Later on in that night, the smoke alarm started going off. Smoke is pouring out of the kitchen. The kitchen was full of people. It's a small kitchen, and there's like 25 people in it dancing. And this girl's butt hit up against the stove. The stove happened to be where we kept all the bags of chips, and they caught on fire. And so you can already tell whenever the house almost burns. You know, so Project X ever told you anything, whenever it's more than 3, it's not for B. You know, we better shut that thing down quick. But so anyways, house burned down. It's gonna be a wild night, and I kept walking from my room outside, checking on everything, making sure everything was good. And I didn't realize that there's a line to the bathroom that was like 15 people long. I thought it was just people in the hallway. So finally, someone's like, hey, what the hell's going on in there? We all gotta go. It got so bad that one dude was drunk and pissed on the wall. I'm not kidding, I'm not making this shit up. You can't make that shit up. He pissed on the wall. His name was Dylan. If you see Dillio out of Fort Worth, Texas, tell him he's an asshole or pissing on my wall. Anyways, Dylan, he cleaned up his piss the best he could with paper towels and Windex, cleaning the wall. But so anyways, it was like 45 minutes that all this took, and they were still in the bathroom. They, finally, I was like, hey, I need to get in there. Make sure that no one's like dead, alcohol poisoning, just carped out on the floor, make sure no one's hurt. So I get the key to the door, I go in. The sink is broken off the wall. Water's just squirting everywhere. I got my buddy Wiz and this girl Monty. They were messing around in the bathroom. He picked her up and put her on the sink. It was a fucking free floating sink. Like, there's nothing underneath it. There's a sink, a bar, and that was it. And they got confused and surprised when the sink broke off the wall. They had 35 towels. 35 towels trying to stop the water, just shoving it in the hole. It was over and over. Didn't work. I walked in there 2 seconds, turned off the water. After the bathroom's flooded. Just flooded. You need flip-flops to go in there in an inner tube. Maybe a life jacket. But yeah. I don't really know what else to say about all that. I don't know how. I told y'all the story. I don't have any more comments on how those two broke the sink off the wall, but it did happen. Hit her up on Snapchat and ask her. She'll tell you. She's not too ashamed of it.